Hey guys, come on downstairs. We are playing a little College Hoops 2K8 here today. It's Montana State Bobcats Dynasty. We're on the road in Pullman, Washington on the Palouse to take on the Washington State Cougars out of the Pac-10. They come in at 6-2. They are an 87 overall team. A very good shooting team at 90. Of course they would be. They're the college that Klay Thompson came from. And we are here at Friel Court for our 11th game of the season, 11th non-conference matchup as we creep towards conference play here in the Big Sky. We take on Washington State. This is going to be a tough contest. We go with Hall, Garcia, Poole, Sos, and Fellows. They have Zimmerman, Vaney, Belaires, Cantrell, and Giddens. Two freshmen at power forward and center. So maybe we have an advantage down low with maybe Owen Fellows going up against their center. All right, we get this one underway. Early in the first half, Montana State with the ball down 3-0. Lonnie Garcia swings it over to the left side to Poole, down on the block to Sosin. Sosin backing in. Sosin going to turn, skip it over to Garcia. Garcia lets it fly from the right angle, and he knocks it down. Lonnie Garcia hits the shot. It's now 7-6, Washington State. 17:25 to go in the first half. Here comes Montana State. This is Eric Hall, point guard. Swings it over to the right corner, Zach Poole. Poole will back it out, look down on the block to Owen Fellows. This is the matchup we like. They're going to triple team Fellows. Back to the top of the key. Hall looking down the barrel, misses the shot, but Fellows goes up over the back of a defender and gets the offensive board, lays it back up and in. Bobcats by a 1, 15:15 to go in the first. This is Zimmerman, top of the key, over the right side to Belaires. Belaires shot good. From 3, 14-12, Washington State. Here is Zimmerman, back to Vaney. Vaney for 3, got it. We're all tied up at 17 now as we approach the midway point of the first half. This is Zimmerman. Zimmerman working on Hall, down the lane. Good if it goes, it's gone. Zimmerman at the line, three-point play finished off. And Wazoo's up 22-17. 9:37 to go in the first. Here's Garcia. Garcia's shot is good. It's a 3. And now it's 24-20. Here comes Gosley. Gosley guarded by our backup small forward Velmar Patrick. Gosley around a screen. He's going to pull up from the angle. Shot no. Rebound pulled down by Belaires. Blocked away. And here comes Conner the other way for the Bobcats. Conner across the timeline. Veers left. Over to Garcia on the wing. Garcia looking down on the block. This is McLaren. McLaren back to Darragh. Fall away shot from the elbow is good. And we are keeping it close with a high major team here in the first half. We did so against Minnesota before they pulled away in the second. Let's see if we can keep it closer throughout the game here in Wazoo. Velmar Patrick with the layup, 30-28. Here is Conran now. Conran down on the block to Darragh. Darragh pump fake. Lay it up and in with the right hand. Darragh. We're all tied up at 34. Final minute of the first half. This is Benzel. Benzel. Yo-Yo's on the left wing. They swing it around the horn. Here's the 3 shot, rattles in. We go to the halftime break. Wazoo up 38-34 here on the Palouse. Now 40-39. Eric Hall with it. Around the screen from Sosin. Hall. Gonna get it to Garcia. Garcia will back it out, get it to Zozin. He has it stripped away. Kind of a disjointed play there for Montana State. Here's Belaires. And Wazoo will back it out. Cougars up by 1. Skips it over to Zimmerman. Shot good. Oh, and he's fouled on the shot. Don't foul jump shooters, guys. 43-41. Washington State with the lead. This is Zimmerman now. Zimmerman yo-yoing right wing to Vaney. Vaney shot good. Wazoo starting to get a little bit of separation here. 49-41. Velmar Patrick over to the left wing to Garcia. Back to the top of the key to Conrad. Conrad will get it back to Garcia. And he throws it away, trying to get it into the paint, into traffic. Vaney to the left side, underneath, pump fake, Zimmerman up, blocked away. And Velmar Patrick pulls it down. Out to Conran. Conran. To the elbow. Will back it out to Patrick. Montana State will set something up. Here's Conran. Down on the block. Back to Garcia. 17 on the shot clock. Back out to Conran. Conran around the screen. Conran for three. No. Rebounded. Pulled down by Valanciunas. Valavicius. I don't know. Who was that guy? Valavicius. Sorry. Not Valanciunas. Valavicius. And now we've got a dunk coming down the lane by Gary Sosin. (54-45). It's a 9-point lead with 13 minutes to go in the game. This is Conran. Bobcats could use a little run here to try to get it back within striking distance. Over to Garcia on the wing. Garcia back to the top of the key to Conran. Conran for three off the front of the rim. Cantrell with the rebound for the Cougars. Here's Belair's. Belair's hands to Zimmerman, and he will back it out. Bobcats back on defense, playing a little zone. And the three from the left angle is good. 12-point lead now for Washington State. They're starting to pull away. 12 minutes to go in the game. Eric Hall back in at the point for the Bobcats. Up next, MSU has Howard as Hall drills the three from straight away. Howard, a much more winnable game than Washington State. And I believe after Howard we get into conference play. So here is Zimmerman at the elbow. He'll back it out over the right side to Vaney. Vaney's shot no. Rebound pulled down by Velmar Patrick. Over the left side to Hall. Hall pushes it. Wazoo back on defense. Hall down on the block to Valavicius. Valavicius getting his first playing time of the year, really. And Valavicius with the left hand. Not a bad move for the big fella. 63-52. 9:27 to go. Over to the right wing. This is Velmar Patrick. Back to Eric Hall. Hall down on the block. Throws it away. Here comes Washington State. Vaney down the right side. Belair's lay it up and in. 67-54. Washington State nearing their season average of 69 points per game with still 8:27 to go. We're not a great defensive team. We need some rim protection. We just need better defenders all around. Shot looking down the barrel is good from Eric Hall. I keep wanting to call him Tyler Hall. Tyler Hall is an actual Montana State player who is very, very good. He dropped like 30-something points on Utah State this season. Just about single-handedly beat them. But the Aggies pulled it out. All right, here is Gosley. Guarded by Eric Hall. Gosley, top of the key, yo-yos. Over to the left side to Vaney. Vaney back to Gosley. 7 on the shot clock. Gosley's going to have to throw it up, and it's off the rim and then off the top of the backboard and in. 70-57. What a bounce. Here's Garcia now. Swings it over to Sosin. Sosin can hit the three. He's got some range. Fellows and Sosin both have range. Here's Fellows. His shot off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Cantrell. Pushing it out to Zimmerman. 70-57. 7:14 to go in the game. Zimmerman down underneath to Benjamin. Benjamin laid it up and in. It's all about the Benjamins. 72-60. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Eric Hall behind the back dribble. To Fellows. Fellows at the high post. Backing in. He's going to swing it. No, he gets it blocked. And then goes back up with it. Owen Fellows hits the shot. 72-65. All right, we've got it down to 7 now. Back into single digits. Here's Giddens back to Zimmerman. Zimmerman guarded there by Lonnie Garcia. 3:45 to go. Zimmerman into the lane. Left side to Vaney. Vaney double teamed there. We're playing a little bit of a zone, it looks like here. I don't know what we're playing. We're all over the place defensively. Left side Vaney, 3 good. And the final score from the Palouse, Washington State 84, Montana State 70. And let's look at our schedule going forward here. We are 2-9. Up next, we play the Howard University Bison. And then we start conference play with Northern Colorado and Montana. All right, Big Sky standings. I told you we would get to them in this episode. Let's look at them. The only team with a winning record right now is the Weber State Wildcats at 7-5. We only have played one conference game. Weber State beat Northern Arizona. Weber State 7-5 overall, Portland State 5-6, Sac State 3-5, Idaho State 2-6, Eastern Washington 3-9. We're 2-9. Northern Colorado is 1-10. Montana is 0-10. They're a better team than that. And Northern Arizona is 3-12. So the conference overall is not looking all that great. And we go forward. After this one, we've got the Howard Bison coming up next here on Montana State Bobcats Dynasty on Mama's Basement Sports Gaming.